is Tejas Networks. Now, Tejas Networks is a telecom equipment manufacturer, for the telecom sector. Okay, now the company has reported their Q3 numbers, and the key is that the revenue growth is very strong. The company's top line has gone up by 40% quarter on quarter and more than 100% on a year-on-year basis. The key reason for that is the company won a very large BSNL deal, and they're executing for that. So that's driving the strong order book. And as they execute that order, the revenue growth for the company has been very strong. In fact, you would see that, if you pull up a trend chart of the company's revenues, for many quarters, revenues were hovering between about 150, 250 odd crore. But suddenly in the last 2 quarters, you saw the bump up in revenues, and that's courtesy this BSNL deal. In fact, the company said the first 9-month revenues of the company have exceeded the whole of last year's by 24%. But despite strong revenues, the company is reporting EBITDA losses and increasing losses at the bottom line. So in Q3, the company has reported a loss of 7.5 crore, and for the full year, it's a loss of about 45 crore. This is the biggest loss that we've seen in terms of a bottom line loss in some time. The reason is because they're executing this large project, the company is making investments, whether it's in R&D or in procuring equipment, importing. So the inventory cost for the company has ballooned significantly, and it currently stands at 2,683. So quarter on quarter and on a year-on-year basis, the inventory expense for the company has gone up. Because of that, even the receivables have been on the higher side. So this quarter, receivables for the company come at 855 crore, and look at that average in the prior few quarters, roughly close to about 500 crore. So that's the story in Tejas Network. Very strong top-line growth, very strong order book. There is cash in the company's books. Cash is about 560 crore, but there is that loss on the bottom line, which has disappointed the street.
I was just looking at a note that MK had come out with towards the end of December, and MK sounded a very optimistic note on Tejas. That price target is above 1,000, I think 1,050 as what I can see, because they're talking about the longer-term changes, exactly what you're describing, Reema, that, they're going after big deals, making these big commitments in terms of upgrading their systems. And they're making a commitment of investing 750 crores under the PLI scheme as well. So I think when the company is looking at very strategic, big moves, there's bound to be some volatility in the P&L. But anyway, the market's verdict is very clear today. Stock is down 4.5%. On that note, let's move on and take a very quick break. We'll come back on the other side and get you the complete breakdown on Reliance Industries' numbers, the complete overview across all the businesses in just a bit after the break.